Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be discussing how to select a brokerage. So as a new agent, there are many questions that you are probably wondering, or you're still kind of confused as to what brokerage you should select. Now, when you first get your real estate license, you will be receiving a lot of postcards, a lot of invitations, people calling you, offering you their services. So it's important that you do some research, ask some questions as far as what it is that you're looking to do in your business. What are your goals as a real estate agent? Now, a lot of times when we are going to interview different brokerages, we're super excited. We don't know exactly what questions to ask, obviously, because we are new in the business and we don't know exactly what to expect. But when you go into any brokerage, some things that you might want to consider asking is what kind of training do they have for first-time real estate agents or newer agents? What is the commission split? I want to touch base a little bit about the commission split. Now, the commission split, for me personally, I think that as you get a little bit more experience in the business, you will understand that commission doesn't really matter at the beginning. Because I want to explain the reason why I feel it does not matter at the beginning, and that is because when you are first starting out, you want to gain as much knowledge and as much experience from your brokerage or from a coach as possible. And a lot of companies will offer coaching. They will offer a coach that will guide you throughout your first couple of transactions and walk you through the process of actually working with a seller or with a buyer. Now that is all important because essentially your business will thrive based on the experience your buyers or sellers have with you. Remember, you as an agent, you are building your brand. And of course, we still have to have our license hung with a brokerage, but in the long run, it doesn't matter who you have your license hung with because you are building yourself and people want to work with you. They want to work with you as the expert and they want to experience your service, your knowledge, and they see you as a professional. As you progress into your business, people are going to be looking to work with you. And of course, the brokerage comes along with it, but they're not really looking into the brokerage itself. Now, when it comes to training, if you are a new real estate agent, a lot of companies will promise you training. They will promise you that they give you a lot of different resources. And don't get me wrong, a lot of companies do have all that information. They have resources, they have training on a weekly basis. But of course, it is totally up to you to actually want to take those training classes and be present and be involved. Because it doesn't matter how much training a company will offer. If you as a real estate agent aren't motivated or just do not want to participate in any of those training sessions, there's no use for you to actually even bother with those, with any of that training that the company will offer. Now, if you have any questions about real estate when you are first starting out, I would suggest maybe partnering up with an experienced agent, and you can just let that agent know that you are willing to split your commission with them as long as they can walk you through the process so you can feel more comfortable. Now remember, real estate takes time and practice. The first couple of transactions are very confusing, they're very stressful because you don't know what to do and you don't know what to expect. And as I was going through my real estate business, that is something that I had a hard time understanding, was how come all these brokerages would promise me a lot of training, they would promise me all sorts of things, and that they would hold my hand throughout the first couple of transactions. But the problem is, we as real estate agents have to go through the experience of actually working with a seller and working with buyers. The more you work with buyers and sellers, the more comfortable you will feel. And essentially, you won't even have to worry about the brokerage itself. You do want to make sure that whatever brokerage you do go that they are available to you, or the coach that you have signed up with that specific brokerage, that they are available there for you to ask any questions, and that they can guide you through certain steps of the contract or work. If your buyer or seller has any questions, that they are there to assist you. I know most companies will give you a coach, and that coach is also a real estate. They are active in real estate, so they don't really have time to answer your questions or your calls to where you get frustrated and you feel left behind. Believe me, I went through that. I have experienced that myself. But as I mentioned, the more you become comfortable with the process, the more it is going to be better for you. So just remember, when you are looking for brokerages, training, commission, if that is a big problem, or if that is a big issue for you, or if it is important, ask those kind of questions. If there's any franchise fees or any other fees that will come out of your pocket. But my suggestion to you is, when you are first starting out, focus more on how can you benefit from working with an experienced agent or the brokerage itself. Don't be so focused on the commission. Focus more on how are you going to learn from the first couple of transactions, so you can become comfortable and actually take over and start building your brand and start building yourself up with more confidence. The more confidence you create for yourself and the more experience you gain, the more you are going to attract sellers, and buyers are actually going to want to work with you, because they see you as an expert. They see you as the neighborhood expert, and they will always want to work with someone that knows what they are talking about. They have systems in place, and they trust, because they know that you will do a right thing and the right job, essentially, with their home. So guys, that is pretty much just a couple of tips that I just wanted to share with you. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me below. I'll go ahead and respond to any of your questions. Let me know if there's anything that I can help you with. If you have any sellers or buyers that are looking to do business in the near future here in Southern California, I do focus in San Diego County and in Escondido, but I am always available to you. Feel free to ask me questions. Stay blessed and have a beautiful day. And remember, real estate is a process, so don't get impatient with yourself. Be patient with the process. Don't get attached to the results. Do the work and the results will come. Bye guys, have a great day.